Morning and happy Monday. I have a challenge for you guys today that I want to invite you into. And it's this, for me, it's also for you. I want to invite you into it. The concept of shaking it up. I've talked to you guys about this before. The same things, we choose to do the same things. Nothing changes if nothing changes, right? So it's being different. It's shaking it up today in how we do things. For example, you drive the same route to work every day. You get the same coffee every day. You get to eat the same thing for lunch. You have the same conversations about how was your weekend and this and that. How can you shake it up today? I want to pause for a minute and just say that this is a filter on my face. My face doesn't look like this. My lips don't look like this. For whatever reason, when I go live on my phone, there's this like weird filter. So I don't look this filtered, okay? In real life, okay? My skin has some serious imperfections. My lips don't look like this, okay? My skin is not clear like this and pink and plump. So just know this is a filter. This is not real life. And I'm not portraying that for you guys. So I want to invite you today to do it differently, to shake it up, to drive a different way to work, to get a different cup of coffee. Oftentimes we have these desires in our heart and we don't do anything different to align with them. Meaning we don't enroll in the course, we don't read the book, we don't actually have the hard conversations that we're destined to have to make changes. And so today I want to invite you to get unruly and to shake it up, which means do things differently than you normally do. Can you shake yourself awake? Can you come out of your unconscious state? Your subconscious mind runs 95% of our lives on autopilot. This is why you can drive through the stoplight and be like, oh, was that green or red? This is why you can just automatically get your way to work in the morning because you've driven it so many times. This is your subconscious mind. And when we do different things, when we shake it up, think about it. When you've been on vacation, when you had to go somewhere different to work, you're like very hyper aware, hyper focused because you don't actually know where you're going, right? You come out of your programmed subconscious mind and you're very awake. You're very aware. That's what I'm asking you to do in shaking it up. Do different today. In fact, do different all week and see how it feels for you. See how you're like, whoa, I didn't realize that happened, or I'm super present for this conversation and I normally am not. This is a big piece of your awareness, becoming awake, becoming aware of what's going on around you, instead of just doing things the same old way because you've always done them the same way. You've done something the same way because your mom did it the same way. This is shaking it up. This is doing it differently. This is how the unruly woman operates. She does things differently, continuously to wake yourself up for it to be different. You cannot expect different. You cannot expect to align with your desires. Let's use this as an example. Let's say you want to go from a $40,000 a year salary job to a $100,000 a year salary job. The same woman who has a $40,000 a year job is not the same woman who has a $100,000 job. You have to do things differently, right? What in the unknown between where you are and where you want to go, what do you have to do differently? You have to show up differently. You have to take different actions. You have to study. You have to apply. You have to have hard conversations, right? You have to put yourself out there. That's what I'm talking about doing. Align with what you want. Shake it up. Do it differently. New route to work, new coffee, read a freaking book, put your phone down and have a real conversation with somebody. This is what I'm talking about. Shake it up, do it differently, and watch the world open up. Watch all the things that you are now aware of that you weren't before. There's a whole freaking world out there with tons of magic if you're willing to get big and bold and brave and do it differently. Shake it up today. Drop me a note in the comments or DM me and tell me how you're choosing consciously today, this week. Holy shit, the sun is coming out and I haven't seen it in 10 days. No freaking way. The sun has not been out here in 10 days in Michigan. Let me know how you're doing it differently this week, how you're shaking it up. I want to hear from you. Also, Unruly, I'm going to be live tonight. It's not too late to join. Unruly is my signature 5-day program. It launched again this week. Come inside. This is the last time I'm running it for $55. Next time it will be $111. This is where you get lifetime access to Unruly, becoming the unruly woman that you are, where we talk about tips like this, where I give you tangible how-tos. This is Unruly. The link's in my bio, or you can DM me for the link. I'll drop it here too. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a fabulous day. Do it differently. Do it your way.